Hello everybody, I'm Beetwolf, and once again, welcome back to another episode of SOMA. We find ourselves hanging out underwater with our new little friend over there. Last episode we did meet this robot pal. He seems to be giving us a bit of a tour of this underwater-like system, this network that's being built down here, along with a facility. And in addition to meeting this guy, we also made contact, with Catherine. Anybody who's watched my Bloodborne playthrough will get that joke, but I'm afraid it's going to be lost on anybody else. We made contact with Catherine in the communication system, and she's advised us to find transport to make our way over to the Lambda facility, or Lambada. I believe it was pronounced like that. When there's a B and a D next to each other, what do you really say? I believe it's Lambda. So now we shall continue this tour of this really strong atmospheric underwater system and try and find our transport. Let's get rolling. Upsilon. So are these different stations for transport to the different sections, I wonder? Possibly, or maybe it's just like kind of a hub that supplies each system, like Upsilon, Lambda, Theta, all of those different things with power. All from the same things, possibly. And what are you squeaking at anyway, Robo? What's up? You taking issue with something? Yeah, it's also worth mentioning that we did meet one or two bad guys in the last episode as well. There was a robot that was scouring the seafloor for some gel that wanted some assistance, but the second we approached to try and give him some, he smacks us over the head and knocks us clean out. But we didn't die, so that's good. And it looks like I have stopped limping now, so that looks like that is a time thing that wears off. You know, there's a countdown and while you're in that kind of crippled state, and then you can move on. Now, I believe I'm heading in the right direction. When you have a good look around like me, a nice bit of exploration, looking in every corner, exploring each portion of the environment, it does seem fairly easy to get lost down in this place. But usually light guides your way, so hopefully I am going in the right direction now. Though this is reminiscent of the place where I actually came from when I met the hostile robot. Oh, yeah. There he is, right in front of me. I've gone the wrong way. Is this guy going to help me out? Or will he try and help the robot? I'm interested to see if he'll actually do something. What? I need to let some of the blood out, and he's a robot. Okay, let's head in the other direction, dude. Come on, friend. Come on, Gizmo. I'm calling you Gizmo, by the way. Come on. Let's go back in this direction. Yeah, that was the wrong way, and that's really strange. I need to let some of the blood out. You're a robot, dude. You're a robot. So why in the world does he need to let blood out? He shouldn't have any blood. Man, this game sure is mysterious. Last episode we also did find the solid evidence that Carl was in fact human, and Amy appeared to escape. She seemed to be okay. She seemed to manage to find a way out. But as well as that, I also thought that Carl the robot, you know the robot, remember him calling himself Carl, he may have actually also been called Carl, and it's just a funny circumstance of both of them having that same name that was making me think that it was him trying to trick me, and or me thinking that Simon's brain was having problems and visualizing something else, if you get my drift. You know, it was a really interesting move by the developers, that one. That was a really interesting technique that they used there. I like that. I've not really seen something like that before. And it appears that if we head over here, you did probably catch a glimpse of another robot. Okay, this guy's probably going to be hostile as well. I think that was the one trying to bang into that bang into that, like, room over there. As I shake my cursor around, that probably doesn't help. I'm talking about that building there. Okay, these ladders. Can we climb up there? Can we make our way over? Come on, Gizmo, let me through there. No. Okay, fair enough. Looks like there's some wrecked ship that we now see. Interesting. I've got to be careful with this guy. At least it looks like he's not seen me so far. And it seems like I can outrun them guys, so I'm happy about that. Come on, Gizmo. Don't go near him, Gizmo. Don't look at him the wrong way. Come on. In fact, I'm going to call you Clank. You are now renamed Clank. I called you Gizmo because I think it's a cute name and I think you're cute. But I'm calling you Clank for purposes of my childhood. Ratchet and Clank games, if you've ever played them, you know why I'm calling him Clank. End of story. I'm not gonna waffle on about other games while I'm playing it, as much as I can at least. I know aliens have been brought up a little bit as I've been playing this, but that's because there's a couple of parallels that you can draw. Okay, this one will work, right? Open that bad boy up. Yeah, look at him go. Go on, Clank. You can do it. I'll keep guard. I'll be the watch. The watcher on the sea floor. Not really got any walls to stand on. Good job, dude.
Well, thanks, little guy.
Indeed. See, it always helps to be friendly. Help people out, you know. And there he goes, off into the distance. The debt is paid. And now we can head into this underwater world. Oh boy. This Omni tool still working, is that right? Okay, let's take a gander around. Look at all these barnacles. All these muscles. Really cool design. Okay, that's locked, that one. It'll be some sort of airlock, won't it? Now all the water will be filtered away. Yeah. I know what's up. Okay, game just got real loud again for some reason. In fact, it makes sense. Everything's quieter underwater. Oh, frames. Had a bit of a framey issue there.
Let's hope the shuttle still works.
Yep, that's it, the shuttle. Need to find our way to the shuttle. And I really don't like how dark it is. Clank! Clank, light up this way for me. Oh, there we go.
Where did I get a flashlight?
Yeah, things messed up, dude. I don't know. Let's take this with us. Safety. Safety first. In fact, I was about to throw that, but it's best to be quiet, probably.
Strasky, come in, Theta. What? I can't. Where are you now? Strasky, I'm at the shuttle, but it's not looking good. The lights flicker like mad. I think the power regulator is broken. I have to fix it. I don't want to get stranded halfway to Theta. What was that? I can't hear you. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Somehow.
Okay, there were some serious problems with the connection there as Ash was trying to talk to Stratsky, as she was also basically doing the same thing we are doing now. We're getting the hell out of here and going elsewhere. Though she was going to Theta, we are going to Lambda. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to walk through there. Very eerie, all of a sudden. I hope I'm not going to find a corpse anywhere nearby. Yeah, don't breathe heavy, Simon, please. You know, it puts me off. Really freaks me out. A smart person may touch that and then move on. But I'm not being a smart person. I'm going to take a look around first. Oh, really? Really? You can sneak through there? Okay, well, I guess we best do it. And who says it's not a smart idea anyway? It's always good to look around first. Make sure you don't activate something that doesn't want to be activated. And you know what? I've got an idea as well. Let's bring this bad boy over to us. Wheel that boy in. And... oops. I was trying to break the damn window. Can you... okay, there's no way of smashing that. It looks like maybe the window needs to be weakened beforehand before you can smash it. Though maybe we're weakening it as we're doing that. It doesn't look like it though. It's just since we did that for the first time, I thought maybe it'd be possible to get in that one too. Okay, we'll touch you. Mysterious glowing light. Oh!
Jesus Christ! What the hell?
It was hungry. It feasted on my finger. Well, it had a nice nibble at my hand anyway. That's the first time that's occurred before. That's really weird. Maybe I'm building some sort of connection or bond to these things now that I've touched quite a few of them. Okay. Some drawings. Details parts and the quantities needed to build something. Welcome to the iPad 0.5. Manifest. Okay, that details the parts. Some parts at least. Manifest. Shuttle beat. Route Upsilon B/Theta PR. Departure date. Unknown. A few items on there as well. Tickets. Some helper kits. An auto inflator. Impact event. Okay. Pathos 2 memo. Impact event. On this morning of January the 12th, 5:13, the comet Telos crashed into the Pacific Ocean. The impact ranks as one of the largest collisions ever recorded on Earth. That is probably the disaster that we were hearing. That we were hearing about up in the comm centre when we was reading all them notes. The natural occurrence that was going down. But it looks like it wasn't really a natural disaster. Maybe it was some sort of... oh yeah, it was the comet Telos. Okay, so it wasn't an earthquake, but I suppose it wasn't too far away. It was still a natural disaster. Right, all evidence indicates that the surface has gone completely barren and is no longer able to sustain life. Wow. Pathos' 2 unique location has provided unparalleled safety for our staff. Some structural damage has been noted, but no casualties reported. The largest loss was the weather and communication station located on the surface platform Omega, in brackets, unmanned, which is under the circumstances a small price to pay. Theta will hold emergency meetings to discuss the future of Pathos 2 and ultimately mankind. More of the matter will follow. Overseen, K. Forquin. Or Forquin, I'd pronounce that. One thing that has just dawned on me that is incredibly interesting. We noticed the dates of the notes in the communication room, and it was like 2100 and whatever. Yeah, I believe it was near enough the present day when I received the email right at the beginning of the game from Dr. Munshi telling me, you know, come in for your brain scan. So now I'm thinking we are miles into the future, or at least 80 odd years or so, because of all this information. There's a lot of points that really support that theory now, I think. So that's incredibly strange. Just how long was I in that machine? Was I knocked out in there for that long and I was just left there for some reason? Or they couldn't wake me up and they thought I was dead? I really don't know. There's so many different conclusions that you could kind of derive from this. Excuse me, sorry about that. But yeah, now it kind of makes more sense. Maybe that's why this facility is underground. It was built because they knew the comet was coming. And right now, as it states on that note, the surface can no longer sustain life. Because the comet's devastated the entire Earth. So now maybe everybody's living underground in these facilities. Obviously, you know, a lot bigger. They'll be massive. But maybe that's what's occurring. Everybody's living underground now. Really intriguing. And while all that was going on, we was totally asleep. In the machine, the brain scan, and we were just totally forgotten about. As that natural disaster occurred. So strange. Either that, or before I click the video, once again, we are actually still in the machine, possibly, as I said near the beginning of the game. And it is our brain being like warped kind of through the computer. We did read the procedure of the idea that they were coming up with on how to mend the brain. And I'm thinking that maybe my conscience has been put sorry, I'm struggling to talk, I've got a bit of a dry throat. Has been placed accidentally into the machine, like into the computer, and it's being bombarded with all the things that Dr. Munchie said. You know, so it's been stimulated to create this sort of nightmare, when in true, real fact, I'm actually still all safe, sat in that brain scanner right now, and this is all like a dream. Because my conscience and brain is being bombarded with that data. The procedure. You could think about it in a few different ways, but I think we've got a couple of theories to go on there for now. Certainly interesting stuff. Let's play the video.
I guess it's a good thing we never had any kids. Hard enough looking my parents in the eyes. They're going to a bomb shelter upstate, by the way, along with your dad. I'm guessing someone will help him send you a message somehow. I mean, I hope they will. Hell, I'm not even sure you'll get this message. If you do, I want you to know I never blamed you for following your dreams. I was just mad it didn't fit better with what I imagined our lives would be. I really wanted the picket fence, big family, you know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm proud of you. And even though it's been difficult to be separated from you, I regret nothing. I'm happy. And I really wish I was able to say this without the sky falling down. I love you, Amy. I always have, and always will.
What in the world? That's me. I think that's me. Because our girlfriend was called Amy. I believe... right. The entire thought of the game is being warped in time right now. Not quite literally, but there's so many different aspects regarding time at the minute. It's kind of really difficult to follow. It's one that you've really got to pay attention to for sure. And I will also say, wait, was it? I forgot. I've been calling the Ash's friend. Carl's friend was called Ash, wasn't she? It was Ashley. I'm sure it was. Because if it was Amy, I'm getting mixed up now between Amy and Ashley. I believe it was Ashley. Was Carl's friend, so forget what I was about to say. But Amy was our girlfriend, wasn't she? And we thought she died in the crash. So when was this actually recorded? Because I believe that must be me, right? That's got to be Simon talking to Amy about, obviously, that this natural disaster's coming, and he loves her, and, you know, he's loved the life that he's had with her. But this was never mentioned beforehand. So maybe now, before the accident, we actually knew, or Simon knew, should we say, that this natural disaster was happening, and that he's going to try and spend as much time with Amy as he can. So he recorded this message, of course, and now that we've had, now that we've seen this again, we remember. But because we had the crash, after recording the message, it was all forgotten, possibly. that's the kind of timeline I'm looking at for these events. We knew the natural disaster was coming. We recorded this video. We had the car crash. Forgot nearly everything. Amy died. We went through the brain scanning machine, these procedures and all that sort of stuff. And now it's the present time. I'm really not sure. I'm just going to stick with that for now, but that is incredibly interesting. Okay, sorry to bombard you with so much information there, but it's kind of because there's so much to be said. There really is. Let me make sure I got everything off that, by the way. I'd hate for us to walk away from something and not know. So strange, it really is. And now I'm having trouble thinking about... Although I'm having trouble figuring out, are we actually here physically, or is this our mind? I know I just mentioned about being in the machine, and that could still be the case, and this is all mental. But... I'm really not sure so far. I'm afraid I can't say much further. But hopefully I've provided enough insight and information on the story so far and how everything's working out to kind of give you guys some information on how like the story's playing out and what occurrences have gone on and all that sort of stuff. You know, hopefully I'm kind of analysing everything well enough for you. And I believe I am. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. I think I'm doing fine so far, and I've got a decent understanding for what's happening, so I think it's going good, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying it too. Okay, let's work our way through here. It's certainly an incredibly interesting one, to say the least. Very, very unique story. Yeah, very well done. The devs have done a great job on that. And right now as well, I will say, although it's not as scary as Amnesia, in my opinion, I think as a whole, it's... Oh crap. Crouch, dude, crouch. That light just came on, didn't it? Unless I'm being silly. Yeah, now it's... Yeah, there's a robot in there, I'm sure of it. As I was saying, although it doesn't seem as scary as Amnesia so far, in my opinion, I do think all in all it is a better game. Whether you agree with that or not, let me know in the comments, but taking everything into consideration, all aspects of it so far, I think this is the better title. Oh no. What in the world? Are you still alive, dude? What's that robot doing to you? Maybe he's trying to keep him alive? We'll soon find out. We'll talk to him in a second. I'm not going to screw with that before I talk to him anyway, I can say that much. Oh, poor little guy. Okay, what's up, fellow?
Hey, are you...
Don't hurt me.
Oh, it's female. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I thought it was... I can't get a good look at the hair well enough. I should have looked a bit better than that. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Female character. Okay.
Can I help?
It won't let me die. Nothing is allowed to die.
Okay, so that robot seems to be keeping her alive.
What happened?
An accident. Fixing the power. I was going to Theta.
So this is Amy then, right? Oh, Ashley, sorry. I'm getting our girlfriend Amy and Ashley, Carl's friend, mixed up. Unless they're both called Amy, you're going to have to forgive me there, I really can't remember. I'll be sure to check after this episode.
Anything I can do?
If you see Masters are harmed, tell them I need help. Okay? Amy needs help.
Yes, it is Amy. Okay, I don't know where I got Ashley from. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know. Why would I have said Ashley? No idea. Anyway, so there is two characters called Amy. Or there was. Our girlfriend Amy and this Amy, who works here at Upsilon. Okay, got it. And she was trying to get to Thea. And that's 2 people now asking for Holland. We've got Amy, and we had the Robo Cal a while back. So that's an interesting one. Is there anything else we can do? Can we not interact anymore? Does she want to stay alive? I mean, if I unplug that, she's definitely gone. She's a goner. Oh, man. I think I know what we need to do. The shuttle's offline. We need to get to Lambda. She's taking up all the power. And if we unplug her, she will die. But that'll grant us the power to get to Lambda. I believe that's what's got to be done. Unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy.
Shit, are you okay?
The shuttle's now powered. We need the safety systems, though, and power supply. Because they're unstable. I'm sorry, Amy.
Okay.
I don't know. I want to go home.
Close your eyes, it'll be over in no time. Come on, come out.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, Amy. At least we put her out of her misery. We pulled it out quick. Well, that's really sad. Okay. Let's get our shuttle back on course. It's now powered, so we should be able to go back there, and that should all be good. Let's close that bad boy up. I'm hoping nothing's going to come charging down there at us. Is there any way we can back up down there? No. Okay, so we met Amy, sadly. We had to end her. Or at least, you know, put her out of her misery. So that we could get the power working again. Damn, that sucks. That's really sad. But it had to be done. I thought I could hear something moving around then. Okay, good. Good. There's definitely going to be something over there, I can tell. That's why I'm staying low. I can just tell. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll be glad to be wrong in this situation. That should work now. Boom. Power. Okay, it looks like we can't access that. Oh man, the music in this game as well is excellent. I've not really spoken about that much. The noises, just the general sounds that happen in the environment, and the music in the game really set the tone very, very well. I should have probably spoken about that a little earlier. That's a really good part of this game too. I've done a very good job. As well as graphically, I think it holds up. I think it certainly does. I think it looks nice enough. Which is always good. So overall, I'd say it's a solid title so far. Really cool stuff. Okay, what we want Lambda down there, 01. Though will we need to travel elsewhere before that's possible? Get that off there. Looks like we're going to have to get on this one first. Pathos to floodable airlock. There's a cross over the adaptable pipes. So that's what's missing in the repair set then. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, graphically it looks really cool. The story so far is astonishing. I don't really think you can fault that at all so far. It's been incredibly strong. Very unique, deep, and full of mystery. And the gameplay kind of what you'd expect from this kind of game. So I'm totally satisfied so far. Really nice title. Put that bad boy in there.
Shuttle J6.
Let's take a seat.
Activated. Standing by.
Let's rock. Go. Let's roll. You're gonna make me get out of this seat? Gonna make me get out of this seat? I don't understand why I can't flip those switches from the damn chair. I'm gonna sit down and try and flip them switches. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Who doesn't love a good button sequence? I mean, come on. You are here. Upsilon B. Theta. Okay, Lambda looks the closest of all of them. Delta over there. It's really cool how there's different sections on the map. You know, different portions of the same kind of joint facility. We're looking to go to Lambda. Confirm destination, let's roll. Raiders roll. My name's Jimmy. Okay, this is going really quick. I like it. Like a cool roller coaster. ETA 2 minutes.
Welcome to Pathos 2, your expressway to the stars. What started as a thermal mining operation in the 60s has now become home to the Omega Space Gun, the world's most affordable way to launch satellites and deep space probes. Our unique Atlantic Ocean location allows for this gigantic coil gun, running longer than a marathon, to safely launch projectiles without risk of damaging the payload with risky combustion. The station spans multiple sites and has a diverse staff of engineers and scientists. Together, they are able to produce, assemble, and launch the world's most sophisticated spacecrafts. In addition to our principal operation, Pathos 2 is also the home for multiple research projects within the marine sciences, including hydroculture, turbulence, and deep-sea construction. We are now leaving Upsilon for Lambda. Lambda is Pathos 2's shipping dock and transportation hub. There you will be able to find shuttle trains leading to all the other parts of the station and reports to the surface.
Okay, a lot of information there. About Pathos 2 and all the other facilities. Oh crap. No, no, the track's obstructed. There's gonna be a damn robot on the track, isn't there? Oh no! God damn. We are injured. That's not good for the brain, considering my current state already. Yeah, we'll be taking that back out of there, please. Damn. Well, made it about halfway to Lambda. It looked like maybe slightly over halfway. Now I don't know where we are. Somewhere on the track, still it seems like. Taking a good look around. Okay, the screen's going all funny again. What's happening? Is something coming close? Is there a robot on the cart somewhere, on the shuttle? Because I swear I can hear something. Okay, that's going to be the emergency thing to get out. Okay, once again, I'm going to end the episode here. This has been a super fun episode, it's got to be said. We learned quite a bit more about the science behind it at the end there, as well, with that nice little screen that popped down. And it seems like the entire idea was to help explore space exploration as well, and launch shuttles, as well as a host of other things as well, like producing power, setting up kind of industrial infrastructure and all that sort of stuff. Very scientific information being dropped by the doctor that was talking on the screen. So that's all good to know, and it turns out that we did learn that there is some sort of coiled gun that's 26 miles long, which is kind of crazy. All sorts of interesting information being dropped by that. So we'll end the episode here. It seems like an appropriate point to end. Next episode I will look forward to pulling this lever and ejecting myself out of this bitch and working my way forward to Lambda. So once again, thank you all very much for watching. My name's once again Beta Wolf. This has been episode 5 of SOMA. I believe it's episode 5. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one.